Right, so this is our fourth and probably final game for today. This is known as Road Wars. And yeah, as you can tell, it's like, well, it looks like a Trailblazer clone. And I've only played a couple of games like this before. One of them being Jump and Roll, which was like a crack trove, but you can sort of like play around it. It was like, yeah, it was just like supersonic. Had supersonic speeds and was very addicting. And yeah, this definitely looks interesting. It's like, do we control balls that transform into guns? I mean, I'm all for that. I mean, who, what child doesn't want their own balls to transform into dual wielding guns? Demi saying that never seen this. Is this you saying you've never seen it, or are you asking me that I haven't seen it? Um, I certainly have not. This is a first time for me. How do we? Is it? How do we even get in the game? Enter, click. It's saying press start, but what is start? The sound's fading away. I'll press it. Hold on a sec. Oh, here we go. F1 start player one joystick. Okay. Right, so it's like a competition. Oh, okay. With would be nice if the balls were a different colour, but I'm the one on the left. Oh, there we go. Just oh, well, that was the quickest game ever. Oh, it's one of those ones. Okay. So I think we have to. I think we have to avoid the red balls. I thought we had to collect those. We can certainly shoot them. I can turn the. Oh, yeah. The controls are a little bit finicky. Not too bad though. What? Oh, did we? Oh, okay. Sure. Still not sure how to avoid the electricity. Yeah, we certainly died repeatedly, followed by the. We've got their up close shield, and then okay. So you get 3 lives. That has been established. This is pretty damn manic, isn't it? Okay, so we survived the electricity by not revealing our gun? Hmm. But we didn't have a choice in that matter because. There's. Yeah, maybe it's just. Maybe just play it. That's what it looks like, yeah. But then I think the red balls take away a piece of your protection. So don't make contact with them, is my guess. Right, it seems maybe we have to shoot all the red balls as well. And I think we just briefly saw a shield. Oh, I thought it was a shield token. Turns out it killed us. And there's people lasering us as well. There is no decap in this game. Okay, we got a tiny bit further. Just a wee bit. It's all very abstract. I guess so. It's not a bad thing, but yeah, I see what you mean. Are the turret balls even piloted by people? Well, I guess I was gonna say if they are, they're either very, very, very small people. I hope they are piloted by very small people. Read the manual. Well, if there is a manual, yeah, someone else can check it out because I don't have time to read the manual when you're playing this. And yeah, I suppose there are instances where I should stop and have a look. Like maybe if it was like a complex role-playing game, maybe I'll sort of look at the manual there. But I think we covered the gist of it. Sometimes it's easier to understand a game the more, you know, just by playing it. Oh, and by dying many times as well. Oh, hello. Up. Puts us in shield mode. Oh, okay. Oh, and that just wipes us out outright. So ball mode, gun mode, lasers, destroy, ball mode and gun mode. Okay. Yeah, those they look like scans of twin turrets. It looks like they were taken from Transformers. Why can't I control? Oh, because it's a demo. There we go. But does it take a while before we can fix up our guns so we just have put in ball mode? Oh, and you can shoot the side blocks as well. Suppose that makes it easier to knock the opponent off. Exit open. Okay. It's a mental game. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, thanks for... Oh, you got the Lemon Amiga manual up there? Yeah. Oh wow, that's a wall of text. I'm going to actually have a quick check, because usually the Hall of Light is very reliable when it comes to this sort of stuff. And what was it called? Road Wars. Such a normal title for such an insane game. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I love the front cover. So yeah, so you can't see all of that, but above that, it just says like the word Road Wars. But check out That was just like on the front cover of the manual, and then yeah, you got a bit of text underneath there as well. But I think that's the picture we all that's the picture we all strive to be. Better shrink that. There's yeah, there's quite a story here as well. My goodness, that's crazy. It's like a 3-page story. Oh, you need to cooperate with the other player? Well, he was trying to smack me up, so I think that's about as cooperative as you can get. Here we go, controlling your battle sphere. So closed shields was up, but we tried that. But maybe there were certain instances where our spheres just so like, I don't know, like the top half got broken off so you can't go back onto it. Okay, so the stuff I've known, I think that's all you need to do. Don't think there's any other special things to worry about. Okay. Okay, so if we just leave him alone... Yeah, he still knocks into you. So, it's almost like he's... Maybe he's sort of helping us, but also asserting his dominance at the same time. So maybe if we just let the AI do all this stuff for us. Just like in real life. What the hell was that? Was that because we took so long on the level? Was that like a green ball just homed in on us? Almost like Chaos Engine? I mean, don't know about that. It is definitely chaotic. It is plain chaos, perhaps. Music it is a bit, but I think the sound effects and everything else happening sort of like, maybe like overcompensates. Oh, okay, that's a little bit tricky. So you have to hold down, and then move the arrow keys to rotate your gun. Kind of novel. I've never seen a game quite like this before. Like, it's Trailblazer, but they shoved in stuff. I mean, that's my special way of describing this. Trailblazer with stuff. That droid thing might be because we're taking too long. Maybe we'll have to shoot that blue block as well. Why can't I... Why can't I aim for it? There we go. This is bonkers. I love it. Oh, there's an MSX version of this? Oh, sorry, mentioning just sorry, look at the chat, seeing Klaxon. I have vaguely played that one. Believe it or not, I think that one was actually on. They might have done a variation on that on one of the Assassin Public Domain, one of the Assassin Public Domain collection discs, I think. Can't keep up with this one. Yeah, I think this is my first Arcadia experience. I'm not sure if I've played any other games with that. Yeah, I'm unaware of it. I know Ace Pilot. I think they're just they're just taking the mick. I'm having a devil of a time shooting that blue block. Seems to be impossible. Just as that green orb was homing in on us. How the hell did I get 14,000 on that? I am honestly not sure. I haven't even heard of Hammer Boy, to be honest. Hammer Boy. I think there was an Amiga title. Was it PP Hammer? Or Axel and his Magic Hammer, was that right? Honestly, it feels I am just getting lucky now. Why did that suddenly kill me? Okay, sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, honestly, never heard of that one. Have hammer will travel. Sounds a bit broken. Have hammer will travel. With only your trusty mallet to help you, you must repel the attackers from your western fort. Oh, okay. It sounds interesting. Oh, I like how it's got on the thumbnail. Click to enlarge in brackets, members only. Wow. How privileged you must be to enlarge on a thumbnail. Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, come on. Honestly. Gotta say that's the only fans on Twitch. Mind you, here's me talking about the game that's is quite literally balls. We are balls, we shoot at balls, balls are everywhere. Would be nice if the AI can actually destroy that one blue brick. So of having... There we go. Pretty much destroyed everything else. No, don't... My gun's... Oh wow, my gun's actually going out of control. That's a first. One 17450. I think I got close to that score. Oh no, that's the top score. Oh, okay, okay. Well, by golly, actually making a tiny bit of progress. Interesting to see different attempts to get into the arcade business. Seems like 3D dynamic soft games were turned to arcade. Okay, using Amiga hardware, but seems to be irrelevant to Arcadia. That is true. Yep, we have spammed the high score with Zeds. What more could we ask for? Yeah, could you imagine how much this would cost in the arcade? Mind you, back in the day, it probably wouldn't be that expensive. But then again, of course, back in the day, money meant a bit more, I suppose. Does that make sense? Why am I spinning like that? Man, yeah, I hear you. I think we've all been there. Oh, I was just getting into that. Okay, guess we better reset then. Yeah, occasionally that sort of thing happens. I mean, quite a few Amiga games crashed frequently, and sometimes it was just a case of the hardware, or yeah, it was just like the wrong sort of machine, wrong things were installed in there. Other times it was just the software. It would just like, occasionally malfunction like that. I think it was. I think that happened because we spammed the high scores so much. The game just thought, no, he's had enough. He is that good a player. Only for the first 5 minutes, we were actually treating this like a competition. And it's like, oh, you have to work alongside each other. That's daft. Oh, oh yeah, the high scores. Oh, don't worry, we'll get them back. We'll get them back. Serves me right, Falcon. Yeah, that'd be the arcade equivalent of like, okay, you've had your time. You've been playing this beyond midnight now. I wonder if you had stuff like bouncers back then, you know, to like monitor people, you know, playing too much arcade. Probably not, because they were just in it for the money, weren't they? Was that a long line waiting to play this masterpiece? I mean, absolutely. If this was the only game in existence, or maybe there was this and Asteroids and Space Invaders, people will look at this and go, "Oh my god!" And then yeah, the queue will just go out the door. But Johnny, I just want to make out. No, I'm playing a game about balls in space. Leave me be. Insert male agenda here. I think that was a direct quote from Stranger Things. Ball enthusiasts, yes. Oh really? Street Fighter 1? I have never. It's a shame because I never actually explored too much on the arcade back, you know, back when I was a kid. I've seen a lot of you know, I've seen a lot of arcade games being played. Like they were just like giant centers and stuff. And I remember vaguely like a whole line of arcades, and it wasn't even an arcade centric like area. It was just like yes, part of a sports thing, sports leisure, that sort of thing, leisure center. Is that what they call them? But yeah, never really played a lot of arcade myself. The only ones I do remember playing were Arkanoid, Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja. That was the first arcade game I played. My first arcade experience. At a pub that no longer exists anymore. I think it was called the White Horse, and it was a very dingy pub. According to my parents anyway. But you know, we didn't see the dinginess. I just saw the arcade machine and immediately it was like a golden palace. The only bouncer monitoring your arcade antics would have been... Yeah, true. You didn't need bouncers back then. Just one big massive clawed arm that they probably practiced with the UFO catchers. They just like grab the top of your skull and they just lift you up. Outside you go. Okay, that seemed pretty plain sailing. Oh, did we maybe move too far to the edge? I think that brief change, that very, very brief change in music, I didn't expect him to shoot lasers twice, meant that we got an extra life. So it's like an extra life every 10,000. I don't think that's the only objective. I'd not... Yeah, I think that's just part of it. I think you have to shoot the blue squares, left and right. Shoot all the red spheres, I reckon, as well. I reckon so. And also get murdered a lot. Your first arcade experience was... Oh, Street Fighter 2. That's a hell of an experience. Yeah, so excited. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, I see where this is going. So excited that you went to buy Street Fighter 1 for the Amiga. Still haven't gotten over how crap that was. Yeah, that wasn't so much crap as it was. What the hell was this? Yeah, big old letdown. And in the unfortunate part was, in the case of the Amiga, they could have easily, implemented games that were identical to the arcade experience. I just feel like in some cases I reckon they were actually told to hold back. So it made the arcade look better in comparison. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's been some pretty good ports from the arcade. I think Toki, well, Rodland's a really good example. Toki as well, pretty decent platformer. And Demi remembers Street Fighter 1 fondly, for all the positive reasons, surely. It just makes me laugh when people sort of complain about, oh, I don't like 30 frames a second, it has to be 60, I'm not interested. It's like, son of a gun, you haven't played Street Fighter 1, have you? Like, if you blinked, it could have been like a slideshow. Oh, for real? If you had like a certain cartridge, you get digitized speech. Wow. Yeah, stuff like that was pretty cool. Like, if a game had like a unique feature, you didn't really care about the rest of the game. As long as you had that feature, it just made that game all that more special. Like, Chase HQ wasn't... Oh, wow, we're on the 3rd level. It's been a while since we've been here. Wow, and the music's mildly different too. And that was level 3. Hope everyone enjoyed that. Yeah, like Chase HQ, the game itself was okay, but when you heard that, we got a situation here, just that voice bit alone really added to the game, I felt. God, you can also play it with the mouse. Okay, F6. Let's try it with the mouse. This is going to be horrible, isn't it? Oh, wait. Why won't it let me... is the mouse actually... not really working, actually. Okay. Well, fine, I guess. Was this a demo taking place? I'm not actually sure what's happening. I was thinking maybe it's something crazy like left mouse button to move left. But no, that's definitely us. It's, yeah, not... We can get it to move very slowly, but, not sure how to activate the gun or not. Yeah, that's a disaster. Maybe not. Actually, can we start that over? Let's just whack up. Oh, that's... I didn't actually know you could go. That's quite cool. Just yeet yourself into space. Using the magic speech module. Yeah, I'd imagine. I'm not too. I mean, when it comes to, I'm kind of simple when it comes to emulation. I just try my best to make the game work. If I can, great. If I can't, it's like okay, troubleshoot time. What else do I need to do? But imagine, yeah, getting stuff like you know, magic voice, things like that, must be pretty rewarding. Sometimes that alone is like better than you know actually playing the game. It's like trying to get the damn thing to work. It's like, yay, it works, and then you play. It's like, wow, this sucks. Next game. It's all happening so fast. How are we rampaging through these levels? What the hell's going on? How did that laser not kill me? I really have. That's insane. It's absolute bonkers. I think that's our highest score yet. Go us 25.8 grand. Wouldn't mind that in the bank. Just, yeah, that exact number. No higher. Was that no mini games, no interludes, nothing like that? I think the game is. I don't know. It feels like there's just everything and then some. I mean, I do agree. Like interludes do, you know, they break up the game quite nicely. But yeah, maybe it does need something just like as breathing space. Mind you, I think this is emulated. This might be emulated on Workbench hard drive, so maybe it's not supposed to be like this. Like, I think the main game's supposed to be this quick, but like the transition from one level to another, maybe that feels a little bit too quick. Yes, I do apologise. I will catch up on chats. Briefly, briefly saw Pac-Man in 1980. From 1980, got simple cutscenes between stages. Tapper from 84 had two different backgrounds and a mini game where you need to watch which drink hasn't been shaken. Oh, Tapper. Hang on, that rings a bell. Tapper, Tapper. Is that when you're just like throwing pints at people to sort of sedate as many people as possible, something like that? Vaguely remember that. I suppose, yeah, now that I think about it, the clue tap, yeah, it's sort of in the title, isn't it? I don't know, it could be that you're a plumber. Oh, really? I I got to see that. I was going to say, mind you, back in the Amiga era, there was probably one or two games called that. So, wait, so let me ask this question. Why was the box art banned, sir? Oops, that's too soon. Keep doing that. It doesn't look like it hits me, but it clearly does. Only the second time you've ever encountered Road Wars. Ah, okay, same here, same here. Doesn't seem like it's kind of forgotten. Oh, it does seem like it's kind of forgotten. I, yeah. When was this? Was this 1989? I forget. Um, there were a lot of very I had the Amiga. First time I got an Amiga was 1991. It was a Cartoon Classics pack, so it had stuff like sort of newer-ish games. It came with Lemmings, Bart vs the Space Mutants, and Captain Planet. So, games like these I would see not very often. Like occasionally my older brother would exchange copies discs with other people, and would find something like this just like as a joke. 1988 is it? Like, yeah, sometimes my older brother would invite his mates over, and they'll come in with their own discs as well. And some of the games, it was just there. Which I was just like watching for the experience. It was just yeah, kind of weird, kind of bonkers, and kind of fun as well. For some reason, everyone was into WrestleMania. It was just so, maybe it was like fell into the category like, even then bad games were like, it was like a so bad it was good kind of game. And yeah, WrestleMania was just terrible. One person was always had to be Mr. Perfect. The other one had a choice of three, and it was like Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, and the British Bulldog. But the characters were practically the same, and it just looked so lifeless. And yeah, the only difference was their special move, and even that was just different animations. They all pretty much did the same damage and stuff. It was quite a thing. This particular game, it seems I do enjoy like the wide amount of features that it has. Like it's kind of sure it's got its jank. I mean, yeah, it's the late 80s. It's that's allowed. And some of the hit detection feels a bit off, but you know, who cares? Honestly, it's fun. It's very speedy. It's very manic. It's, it's kind of frustrating, but again, that adds to the appeal. Okay, only a few minutes to go. Yeah, this has certainly ate up quite a bit of time. Although, how many times have we played this? Honestly, in the space of an hour, it must have been countless. Yeah, that's definitely not a complaint. It does make me wonder how long the game takes to finish. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it does go, maybe it is one of those games that just take forever to finish. Or, you know, sorry, what I'm saying is goes on one of those loops. I'll imagine that if you can complete it, I can't imagine the game being that long. Because yeah, back then, you know, you had like really difficult games, but they were sort of, I guess they were sort of compensated by being short as well. Whoops. Eat it into space. Never a good thing. Wow. 1 out of 4. Also, what a daft scoring system to have, just out of 4. Might as well just say yay or nay. Okay, seems like the high score still stands at 25.8. Just like 7 reoccurring explosions. Ooh, and right on the buzzer, looks like we have hit the hour. But yeah, that was Road Wars. I, it's very in your face. It does not mess around. I just noticed that they spelled shields incorrectly as well. That too is another reason why you should play it. The silly spelling mistakes. Yeah, it's silly. It's just sort of all over the place, and it kind of makes it endearing. I quite like. Also, I'm a bit of a Trailblazer fan myself, so yeah, it's a good one. It's a good bad one. It's a bad good one. I'm just gonna wrap things up right now.